Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing $50 card and under Fridays. Black and white era. We're going back even farther. Um, we might start switching up here shortly. Um, we might. No, I think we're gonna still keep continuing to go back until probably the end of Scarlet here, and then revisit Scarlet, and then probably go back through again. But yeah, starting with black and white era, right away we're starting off with Reshiram, the full art. It's honestly one of my favorite cards, that one and Zekrom. It's really the only two cards in black and white. Um, Zekrom is obviously a little bit higher than Reshiram is, and you're looking for near mint right around 40-ish. 40 to 45 is a good number for Reshiram. This one seems to kind of stay steady. Um, I mean, the last couple of years, I think I've seen it around 40-ish to 50-ish. So it's been pretty steady around there. I think probably once um, Pokemon Za comes out and this new era comes out with everything, we'll probably see a little hike in these cards. The next one, obviously, this was going to come up. The Pikachu Secret Rare. It's the reverse hollow foil of it. One of my favorites. I know I have it in my collection already. Uh, Near mint, yeah, you're looking at, I would say 36 to 40 is a good number. As long as you're under 40, you should be fine. Um, Again, it's one of those cards that steadily increases. Don't look at this over here because you got to remember it's bringing in moderately played and damage cards. So if you got near mint, it's been rising for a while here. But yeah, that's really the only few cards in black and white. Otherwise, if you notice that black and white for the first like 5 or 6 sets, there was really only four special cards that you could get. But yeah, jumping into Noble Victories. My buddy Brandon is gonna love this, but the secret rare Meowth. So it's a reverse hollow foil. If you see that his coin right here, that's actually it shines, and then Meowth itself shines. Um, let's see, near mint, it's gonna be plus or minus 4. I mean, if you could, I would say you should be good if you get it under 50. If you get it under 50 and it's good centering, it's great pickup because you always can send it in and get graded. But I would say anything between 40 and 50 for the Meowth, I would pick it up. Um, and then staying with Noble, there's going to be the four main ones. So it's going to be Cobalion, then we got Victini, Tracheon, and Virizion. So it's all four of the full arts that kind of go in a row. It should, I think all of them are between 30 and 45. So Cabalion's going to be around 40 to 44. Victini, Victini's a little bit more. Victini's just under 50. So I would say 45 to 50 is a good pickup for Victini. And then Tracheon, which is honestly a sweet artwork, him coming through the rubble or the rock. Um, Near mint, yeah, this is the lower one of them. So 35 to 40. So yeah, I would stay in that range. And then Verizon should be. Sorry, this is the lowest one. 25 to 30. So you should be able to pick up all four for pretty cheap. Um, Honestly, all four you possibly could get it under 120, which isn't bad. I mean, when was this set out? I believe this was 2011. Yeah, 2011. So not bad at all, to be honest. This is moving to Next Destinies. This is the only card out of Next Destinies that was within the budget. It was either very expensive or not expensive at all. But yeah, it's going to be plus or minus 4 off of 50. So anywhere between, I would say, 47 to 52 is a solid number for Chiron. Again, you got to remember a lot of these ones I'm covering now, especially back in this era and XY, there are a lot of megas, there are a lot of legendaries. And with Pokemon Za coming out, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna affect this. You're gonna get the FOMO and you're gonna get the price hike. So whether you've been holding on to them for a while, it's gonna be a great time to sell. But before the game releases, I would say now is probably the time to pick them up. Um, and then moving on to Dark Explorers, I believe I only have one Dark Explorers. It's Tornadius EX, the full art, and you should be right around 40. Yeah, right around 40, plus or minus a few. There really wasn't much. I mean, there is, but again, staying under 50, I couldn't really do it. There is one card on here though that I don't care the price. I just had to put it on to show you guys what I mean. But yeah, Tornado CX full art, pick it up. Should be decent around 40. Again, I mean, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but with Pokemon Za coming out, Dragons Exalted. So this full art is actually pretty sweet. Uh, it kind of has that metal gleam in the background. And I'm not really a huge fan of Reggie, but this card actually is, I mean, it is amazing. It looks sweet. Near mint, you're going to be just under 50. I would say 42 to 45 ish is a good number, but it's a sweet card. It really is. Um, Everybody knows in this one, this has the full art Mew EX, which now I think is around 100. I was able to pick up a few before that around, I want to say 60 and 70. Now they're sitting at around 100. I like how people just put it for 1,000. But this Mew EX, um, it's insane that people are still trying to charge that much for a regular EX. Um, yeah, I mean, or really did I might have met, did I mean the other one? I might have meant the other one. No, because that one's way too expensive. I already know that one. But yeah, I would pick this one up. Probably could have done this on my $20 and under card Tuesdays, but you're probably looking at around 25 ish, 30 ish for this card. Only other card in that one. For Dragon Vault, there's only one. It's just the Chiron. Technically, this is the secret rare, which I believe is around 42. Looking at market for near mint. No, it's actually even higher than that. It's around 50. I'm thinking of another Chiron. So yeah, you're right around 50 for the secret rare. I know it doesn't really look too special in this picture. I've seen it in person. It is kind of sweet. Not as some of these other ones that we're going to be getting to, but moving along, boundaries cross. We got three of them. Um, as you can tell, this is where in black and white, there's just a lot more legendaries that were popping up. So you got the Cresselia full art. Um, I would say 45 to 50, plus or minus a few, is a good number. As long as you're getting under 50, you should be fine. Again, it's a nice looking full art. All these, realistically, they haven't made great full arts since the black and white XY era. I just I haven't really liked any of the full arts from Scarlet and Violet, from Sword and Shield, from Sun and Moon. Just hasn't been as good as this era. Celebi EX should be a little higher up there too as well. Yeah, I mean near mints 50, 60, 55, 45. So realistically, anywhere around 50 should be good. If you got to spend a little bit more, might be nice too. This might have already got the boost from Pokemon Za coming out, but who knows? And then surprisingly enough, There's going to be a few Charizards on here. It's just the Boundaries Cross regular hollow. From what I remember, yeah, it's 40 to 45 near mint. There's a 25 back then, but yeah, there's a few 25s. Oh, unless if those were the reverse hollows. Nope, those are just the regular ones. So yeah, it just keeps jumping, which is fine. Would I suggest really picking this up? Probably not. I would say if you have these, I'd probably sell. Um, I mean, if you don't have one, maybe grab it because we all know Charizards keep going up. And being 2012, we're already 10 years past. It's going to keep getting older and older, so it's going to probably go up higher and higher. But I wouldn't spend too much on them, and I wouldn't grab too many. This is the one where I already know it's way too high. It's above 50, but I wanted to put it in there because I wanted to show you how sweet these full arts are. So it's the Articuno EX from Plasma. This is Plasma Storm, but like this is what I'm talking about. This is the type of full arts that I love, that I wish they would bring back, that they would make, a priority because this is what we would want to pull. The regular full arts that I've been seeing, not so much. The special illustration rares, those are cool. Don't get me wrong, but these full arts, they're on a whole nother level. Yeah, near mint. I mean, I would say if you could pick one up from 65 to 75, I would. This is probably one of the sweetest full arts, and there's so many more that we're gonna come on to after this. I believe it is Freeze. I believe it's in Plasma Freeze, which is right after this. So, um, Victini, Plasma Storm, Full Art, kind of cool. Not as crazy as some of the other ones. Obviously, Victini, Lava. You got the lava in the back. This one's going to be on the cheaper end, 25 to 30. So, not a bad pickup for cheap for a full art, especially that old Pokemon Zoc coming out again. You could probably start a Pokemon Zoc count. See how many how many times I've said it already, but I'm going to keep saying it. That video game is going to dictate a lot of the cards that are out there in the market right now. And this is what I'm talking about. Plasma Freeze. These next three. Yeah, these next three. There might be a couple other ones in there. These were just the ones that I thought. So Thunderous EX, such a sick card. Um, you're looking at, oh my, I didn't know that near. Yeah, there we go. Near mint's around like 35, 40, but then we got 100 and 100. That's insane. Um, Lightly played's around 26. All right. I mean, let's just put it this way: if you can get it for 50 or less, do it. Um, Especially if it's lightly played, I would pick it up too. These are just some of the sweetest full arts you're going to be seeing. Here comes the Heatran. Yep, Team Plasma. You got all the lava in the back. The Team Plasma logo. Um, these two should be cheaper, I believe. I don't know if there's been a near mint. Okay, last near mint sold was 31. So yeah, this one will be the cheaper one of the two. So for Thunderous, it's gonna, I would say, around 40 to 45. Heatran should be around 30ish, and then Tornadus, which is still sweet. These are their alternate forms on some of them. Near mints around 40, 30. I'd say 30 to 35 is decent. But again, they don't make full arts like this. They're just, in my opinion, way better. And then moving to Plasma Blast, right? Yep. So this was the only one in Plasma Blast, the Jirachi EX. Again, I'm loving the full arts. I miss them, man. Yeah, it should be right around 50. I would say plus or minus a few. Between 45 and 50 is a good number to pick up Jirachi. Um, Again, it's basically just looking at all the megas right now, all the legendaries. It's really what it comes down to in these eras. That's kind of all that they created, other than like the favorite Pokemon, so like Charizard and Alakazam and like Pikachu. But yeah, back then it was just a lot of the full arts were legendaries. So last set, it's going to be Legendary Treasures plus Radiant. Legendary Treasures Radiant. So we got the Restroom full art, which is one of my favorite cards from there. I know this one's going to be higher too. I knew that from the start. Lightly played, you should be able to get around 50-ish. Near mint, you're looking probably around 70. But again, it's such a beautiful card. Seen that one in person. That one's sweet. You got the Legendary Treasures, just the Charizard Hollow. Um, and then you got the Radiant Collection Charizard. So, I mean, that's the thing. When you get to these type of eras, sometimes they're just it's way over 50 or just way too little, and so obviously they get put in the $20 and Tuesdays, which will obviously be coming out this Tuesday. But yeah, so you got the regular hollow, I would say around 30 to 35, which is still a sweet hollow. I have that one. And then the Radiant Collection should be 30. Yeah, I'd say 25 to 30 should be fine with that one. Especially if you can get these in tens. Typically from generations for Radiant. Wait, did I? I didn't mean to put generations in there. I think I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, I didn't mean to put that Charizard in there. It was just supposed to be the other one. This Charizard wasn't supposed to be in there. That was in the other video. Oh well. Honestly, we'll probably just cut that and then just skip to this part. Who knows? We might leave it all in because we don't really care to do much. Um, we're not perfect. We always make mistakes, but yeah, Generations was definitely in the next one. It was not black and white. That was Sun, or it was XY era. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully, you guys are still enjoying this. I know I've had a few comments lately that they want my opinion on what they should pick up, this and that. So I might start a new series based off of comments on here on Monday, just called My Pick Mondays, to answer some of those questions. So stay tuned till next time, y'all.